So we are going to explore and exploit. Explore means you're actually going to gather your information to know more about something or a system. And exploit means with the information you've gotten, you are going to attack. You are going to enter their system. After this class, you should be able to know the IP address of any website you visit. You should be able to know the email directory of any organization you wish to. And you should be able to perform some small magic and know the code, debug the code of every website you attack. Know those codes. I'll just introduce you to some few things, then we start our practice. Right. Any question before I begin? All right. If there are no questions, we are beginning. Today we are going to look at something. I will need you to jot something down. Jot something down. Today we are going to learn about something called how to gather technical information about our target. Technical, the last time we gathered passive information about our target. Today we are going to learn how to gather very technical information about our target. What we are going to learn today will be broken into sections. Section 1, we are going to learn about zone transfers. Zone, Z-O-N-E, zone transfers. Then we will learn about DNS service. DNS, domain name service.
Yeah, please, can you come again with the first one?
Zone transfer. Zone, Z-O-N-E, zone transfers. Then DNS, domain name server. Right, so these are the very basic thing or the very vital thing we are going to learn today. After a quick going through, we will actually go and test or try our practicals. Everyone will be able to do that. Either you are using a phone or a PC. Doesn't matter, either Android or iOS or Windows or Mac OS or Linux. Just
Hello, sir.
yes, please.
Have you sent last week's session on our Slack page already?
Yes.
Since I missed some of the class, so
Come again.
I missed some of the class. That's why I'm asking so that I could go back
Oh,
and read it.
yes. Check your Slack channel, and I'll also forward it to those not in the WhatsApp groups. Those people are also forwarded to you. The Slack channel, the
Okay.
they have released it. The Blue Coda Club has released that one also there. Right. Let's start. Now, I assume everyone has written it down. The main topic for today is gathering technical information about a target. So if your target is your university or your target is a company you mean so much, how to gather technical information. Right. Now, one is zone transfers, two is DNS, that's domain name service. Zone transfers, domain name service, DNS. Okay, we are starting. The last time we learned about gathering passive information. Now, gathering passive information requires gathering all the necessary background information about the target. So you testify or you attest to the fact that we actually went to the website of an organization. We also talked about having the email address of the technical person, the various ICANN divisions, the Pacific, the Americas, the Middle East, the Africas. We learn about all those things. All those were trying to help us locate a server. Then I made known to everyone that every company that has a website on the internet means this company has been registered online, and so it is with either of the three divisions. The three divisions I gave you. So that model talk about how to gather the background information of your target. Right. With this information, with this topic, we are coming to target within an organization, specific people, specific important details, that's technical information. Okay. Now, the technical information which will be discussed in this model will mainly be on one, listed down, names and IP addresses of DNS servers. Name and IP addresses of DNS servers. Names and IP addresses of DNS servers. 2. Names and IP addresses of mail exchange servers. Names and IP addresses of mail exchange servers. Next, names and IP addresses of other servers. Names and IP addresses of other servers. The next one, names. Okay. The first one is names and IP addresses of DNS servers. The second one is name and IP addresses of mail exchange servers. The third one is names and IP addresses of other servers. The fourth one is names and IP addresses of hosts. Host, HOSTS, host. The last one is resource records required for gaining such information. So resource records required for gaining such information. Resource records required for gaining such information. Okay.
Sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yesterday, after visiting Tor with my IPN, what's the name? My VPN on my my YouTube videos that the weather wasn't coming again. It just came this morning.
Your what wasn't coming?
My YouTube videos that I downloaded previously, about almost I think 20 or say 40. They weren't playing anymore. Yes, so we just started playing this morning. Does it have anything to do with the people there or?
Did you use VPN when you went there?
Yes, I use VPN. I use what's the name? Use the Pretend with VPN. Yes.
Okay, and so is it that after you visited there, then your videos stopped?
Yeah,
Or
after the visit, it took I think almost an hour, and I tried to watch some video on YouTube, some downloaded video. It wasn't playing.
okay, so what was it saying when you tried to play it?
What was the name? I've forgotten what it, but they say it's not available. Also, the something. It wasn't available. But this morning, as I woke up, it's in now.
Okay, okay. Try and scan if you have antivirus. Scan your system. Scan it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, please.
It's possible, highly possible. You are being infected. It's highly possible. So if you have antivirus, try and scan it. In fact, some of the examples of these attacks are you visit and come back, you try to open your video, it's not opening. You try to open this, it's not opening. Now, when they see that you are a very important person, VIP, a very diplomat, then they will contact you and ask you to pay an amount before they release these files for you. But when they go through the files and see that, oh, you are just a normal person at a normal somewhere, they will just release your things for you to continue.
Like
So
the civilians.
so try and scan your things. Try and scan them. I've been hacked before. I quite remember
Okay.
yes, I quite remember I was using a Windows machine. Yes, I was using a Windows machine. I called the machine, of course, I still love you. That's the name of my name, my machine. So in fact, I used to visit this dark web. One day I tried opening my files. You see, I have divided my drive C. I know most of you have done that. They've divided their hard disks into drive D and drive C. Now I went to the dark web. I used to my early ages. I used to visit there more most often. So one time I went there and I came back. So I was trying to go to my drive D. That's where I keep my important things to actually open one or two videos to watch. Now I went there, everything there was white. Everything was white. All my the file name is there, like video this.mp3. It was white. You try to open, no, it's not opening. Wow. Then I tried searching about it. In fact, I was infected with a virus. The name will escape me right now. But I was asked to pay $40 so that they release my things. In fact, it pained me. It pained me. And me, I wasn't willing to pay any $40. So I had to, in fact, format everything on my PC, including my drive D, drive C, format everything. So I did that. I lost everything. Then I started again. Claudia, thank you. I installed things again. So from that moment, I became very cautious. So please be very cautious with these people. They will just when they see you are nobody, then you are free. But they will be tracking you, they will be watching you closely. Whenever you go and come, try to scan your files. Scan them, get an antivirus, a very powerful antivirus, and scan your things. They might be hidden somewhere in your files. They will target your important file, then tell you to actually pay something. Okay.
Sir. Hello, please. Hello.
Yes. So
Uh,
keep it loud.
Me after that, my VPN is not opening. If I try logging, they tell me invalid credential. Sometimes they tell me wrong password. I try open. I download different VPN. They still the same thing. Nothing is changing. I can't even open.
Sorry for that. But if your VPN is not working, you are
You're
lucky.
hacking on.
You are lucky it's your VPN which is not working and it's not your important. So just uninstall every VPN on your machine. Clear every VPN. When you clear it, go to your drive C and find all the traces of your VPN. Clear every folder, every file, please. then try and get a very new. If it still doesn't work, I would advise you to get a new operating system, new Windows. Then you are good. Sorry for that, Claudia.
And there be something
Okay.
small then I think.
Yes, Claudia, speak then, Clement.
See, I
Uh,
have a desktop. I have a desktop,
Okay.
which the system in is actually it is Intel Pentium or so something of that sort. Intel Pentium, and it contains some old features. And I want to update. How do I do it? Do I have to install new Windows, or I don't really know how to go with this? That's why I'm always using the phone. But I
Yes,
have a Windows there, which I'm on.
install new Windows. Pentium. I don't think Pentium will be faster with Windows 10. So maybe get Windows 7 or 8 on it. You
Windows 7 or 8.
yes, Windows 7 or
So
8.
that means I have to send it. That means I have to get a drive and go and get the Windows on it, right?
Yes, yes,
Or how do I do it?
yes. Get a drive and get your Windows set up on it.
So
Oh,
Windows 8 or 7.
yes, Windows 8 or 7.
Thank you.
Claudia, speak.
okay, sir. So you were talking about files um that are infected. So you have to delete them. There's one certain file on my PC. When I try to delete it, it's not deleting.
When did it start?
Hacking up.
When did
Yeah,
it?
hacking up. Claudia, don't worry. You'll find our way out.
Claudia, when did they start? Is it that after the after visiting the dark web or what? Or it was there before you?
It was there before.
So it means you are infected. That one is not a hacker who infected you. It means you are infected with an auto-run system. This virus actually doesn't respect anything. This virus, you try and delete it, so it will still. So the best thing, Claudia, you can do is get a new Windows, new operating system. Yes, install new operating system. That's the best you can do now. For that virus, it doesn't respect anything. And if you keep on harboring it, it will spread its characteristics to all your other important files. It means you took someone's pen drive or you downloaded something internet you didn't scan it. Yes, then you got that virus. Please kindly do something about it before it gets too late.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Please anyone else?
Oh, sorry, we can continue.
Okay. Okay. Now let's start. Now I'm trying to show you a picture here. Let me show you a picture. Um, let me show you. Okay, let me show you a picture. Continuous. Okay, so let me view it for you to see. Okay, so you can see on my screen example.com. Example.com. And under the example.com, we have development, we have resources, we have coders, we have the documentation. On the other hand, we have advertising, we have design, sales, administration, uh, consultants. Oh, there's a mistake. Consultancy. Okay, what you are seeing on my screen is a domain structure. A domain structure. It's a domain.
I said,
Come again. Who is speaking?
what makes it a domain structure?
Come again.
So what makes it a domain structure?
Okay, okay. Now we are now digesting, please. Take your time, eh? Okay. Example.com is the main domain. So let me cite an example. those in your various universities, you will see that, for example, University of Ghana, you will see that you have sakai.ujane.edu.gh. You also have sts.ujane.edu.gh. So you see, you see one directorate being constant, the uj.edu.gh. You see your student email, your name at st.uj.edu.gh. If you are in Kenya University, you see whatever. So let's say at st.knust.edu.gh. That dot 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 is the domain name of the whole organization. Okay. Under that dot, it has branches. So in the University of Ghana, under that eugene.edu.gh, that is their main directorate. Under that, we have the Sakai dot. We have the other one too. That's sts dot, your email dot, staff dot, everything dot, eugene.edu.gh. This particular example dot is their main domain. Do you get it? Is the main domain. Every organization has a main domain, and under the domain, it has subdomain. This makes it the domain structure. Okay. Now, with this particular organization, their domain name or their main domain is example.com. So when you divide to their trees, you can have development.example.com. You can also have resources.example.com. You can also have development.documentation.example.com. When you come here, you can have advertising.example.com. When you pass and come here, you can have design.advertising.example.com. You can also have sales.advertising.example.com. You can come here and have consultancy.sales.advertising.example.com. This is the domain structure. Any question? Right. So those who have been wondering why does my university use one domain.ug.edu or .kuniversity or .ashesi or .this .that the same directorate, but the first one changes, is because of this domain structure. The name .edu.gh is the main one. So we are taking University of Ghana as example. That eugene.edu.gh is their main server name, the main server directorate. So whatever UG does, it's hosted on that .ugene.edu.gh. So if you want to go to STS, we have STS folder on the .uj.edu.gh. So that's when you have to go to the STS, you type STS dot. So here I want to come to the development. I'll type development, then I come here .example.com. We will rejoin again as our time is exhausted. I'll generate a new link, then we continue. When I generate a new link, kindly share with your colleagues, please.